All right, hey guys, what is going on? So, of course, I'm gonna be talking about this latest story. Of course, if you don't know, the late night talk show with Stephen Colbert has ended, and he also he's also ended, and he's not gonna come back and return. So here is the best late show moments. Now that CBS's the running late night franchise has wrapped. Let's take a look back at the memorable comedic bits, interviews, and raw emotional reactions of the historic events from the past decade. Colbert's final episode of the host of The Late Show brought to the end of the long-running CBS late-night franchise and placed a cap on 11 years of comedic takes on current events. While Colbert famously struggled in his first few months after taking a series on from David Letterman, he hit this stride around the time of the 2016 political conventions and later provided a sharp comedic commentary on the first Trump administration, with the show soaring to become one of the most watched shows on late night TV starting in 2017. But Colbert didn't delight in his success on this political climate. "I would trade good ratings for a better president," Colbert told the Hollywood Reporter, ready for something that galvanizes people's attention and change their priorities. Excuse me. And thank you is being for staff for being ready. That's the thank you. Because if it's not Donald Trump, then it's something else. And it'll be something else that we care about, hopefully happy, possibly tragic, but we're ready to talk about what just happened, whatever happens now, and that's what we learn. Through it all, he sat down with the most memorable interviews, such as figures like Christopher Nolan, Keanu Reeves, Barack and Michelle Obama, the Vice President Joe Biden in 2015, just as his late show was getting started. Looking back at his late show legacy, Colbert told THR in an exit interview cover story, "I wouldn't be remembered as a comedy show. The harvest of laughter for a living, and ultimately that's the thing I want to be more than anything else. I just want to make the audience laugh." And in honor of the final bow, we look back at the most memorable moments for the late show's tenure, president in chronological order. The nice old man gave me my show. Just 3 days into Colbert's then rocky tenure as a late show host, he interviewed Vice President Joe Biden, a moving part discussion about loss, grief, and faith. And the sit-down helped Colbert, still trying to host in the show as himself for 9 years, at playing the self-proclaimed high-class idiot on the Colbert, recognized that he could have the memorable conversation by himself, and the interview was over. He recalled multiple times since Jon Stewart as the later many appearances on the Late Show in his senior executive Tom Perrell, "The nice old man gave me my show."